In 1916, however, an event occurred that resulted in a full-fledged government expedition to Mount Ararat. Shortly after World War I, a Russian pilot, Lieutenant Robolsky, told his remarkable story of sighting the Ark.
I was stationed with a small group of aviators about 25 miles northeast of Mount Ararat. A new high-altitude engine had been installed in one of the planes, and I was sent up for test flight. When I circled the mountain, I spotted a dark structure there. Huge, something the size of a battleship. It was a strange-looking craft, but quite clearly a boat with a rounded-over top.
News of Lieutenant Robolsky's sighting reached Tsar Nicholas himself. In 1917, the Tsar dispatched 2 companies of soldiers to locate and document this extraordinary find. The soldiers found and measured the Ark. They also made a photographic record of the great ship. But unfortunately, all of this was taking place just as the Communist Revolution was breaking out at home. As a result, reports and photos of this expedition have yet to be found. They are presumed lost or hidden in some secret Kremlin vault. They were, however, seen.
There's been controversy about whether or not there ever was a Russian expedition or an Ark sighting around the time of 1916 or 1917. Our author spent 20 years researching Anastasia, the last surviving member of the Russian royal family. During one of his personal conversations with her, he was shocked when she started to talk about an expedition which her father, the Tsar, had commissioned to go to Mount Ararat and measure and photograph Noah's Ark. She told him she'd actually seen the photographs and the report from the expedition. She also told him she'd worn a cross made from the wood of Noah's Ark.
If in fact those records and photographs still exist, their discovery would perhaps answer many of the questions still remaining about the Ark. But can they be found? American pilots stationed near Mount Ararat during World War II apparently sighted the Ark as well, but the U.S. government's official response of both military and civilian leaders in the U.S. has been to simply ignore in Turkey during World War II. In return, the young man agreed to show him Noah's Ark.
At that particular time, you couldn't see the Ark. When you got where you could see it, he would come back and get me. I thought, well, that... But a couple of months later, he come back. He said, we can see it, let's go. We were all tied together, about 20 feet apart with a big rope. I was never as cold, as wet, as hungry, as sleepy in my life as I was when I got up there. They was trying to show me the Ark. When I was standing, it looked like a big piece of blue rock. And then we moved back, and then we could see in the end of it. It was awesome. You knew somebody was watching you. There was something going on. I don't know how to explain that feeling, but you knew someone or something. Well, it was just a mighty power someplace there present.
Dr. Ahmet Ali Arslan is a Washington correspondent for a major Turkish newspaper, but he knows Mount Ararat like few men do.
I grew up there, and I climbed more than 50 times to the summit of Mount Ararat. In 1989, and I climbed the northern part of Mount Ararat and upper side of Ahura Gorge. I went to check a certain area which had been shown in a satellite photo as a possible location of Noah's Ark. I noticed 100 or 200 feet away there was building type of structure, definitely made of wood. It almost looked like a captain's cabin. It shouldn't be there. My belief is that what I saw and what I took in my photographs definitely